Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Franklin here, and today we're gonna talk about the new Pokemon that were introduced in the Pokemon Presents that happened yesterday. Because apparently the internet and social media and Pokemon fans all together are kind of upset, and we're gonna go over kind of why they've been upset. So, the first four Pokemon or the highlights of today are gonna be Dipplin. Now, Dipplin does evolve into a dragon and grass, kind of like its similar counterparts from the Galar region. And we end up finding out that it gets a signature move. So obviously it evolves from Applin. And this signature move is called Syrup Bomb. It is a grass type special attack that causes an explosion of syrup. This move coats the target in syrup and causes its speed stat to lower each turn for 3 turns. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. That's Hey, forget about sticky webs, right? Now you got this Pokemon. Whatever. And then we end up with Dipplin's new ability. It's called Super Sweet Syrup. It's going to first appear, obviously, it's probably going to be a signature ability. When Dipplin first enters battle, the scent of its syrup spreads across the battlefield, lowering the evasiveness of opposing Pokemon. Evasiveness in competitive play isn't really that crazy to begin with or something that needs damage control. So I guess lowering evasiveness means that, hey, moves like Hurricane, if this can actually learn other moves, or relatively if this Pokemon has moves that have pretty low accuracy, can benefit a lot from it. And from its ability, honestly, lowering speed, because I'm going to assume this Pokemon is probably going to be slow as shit. Maybe it will take advantage of that, just becoming a faster Pokemon, or just use Trick Room. Like, hello? But, you know, that's his new ability, new signature ability, I should say, and move, of course. So there you have it. A lot of people are actually liking the design of this Pokemon. I think it's pretty cool. I got nothing else bad to say about this Pokemon. All right, up next, we got a kind of a shocker. I wasn't expecting this. We got ourselves an evolution line for Duraludon, and this Pokemon's name is Archaludon. It evolves into a steel and dragon, so there's no change in typing, and it actually gets a signature move. It is called Electro Shot. When this electric type special move, so it's going to be a special attack, Archaludon gathers vast quantities of energy and fires off high voltage bolt electricity. Under rainy weather conditions, Archaludon can immediately fire off this attack without having to spend time charging it up. So it's kind of like Solar Blade and Solar Beam under Sun. I guess that's really cool. Now, of course, this is all going to matter on whether or not Archaludon actually gets massive boosts in its base stats, kind of similar to what Bisharp is to King Gambit. I'm not expecting a huge boost. I believe Gambit only got about 60, pretty much a total of 60 base stats increase altogether, so it's nothing too crazy. I'm probably going to expect the same with this Pokemon. And this is where things get a little interesting as well, because now Duraludon can get Eviolite, equipped to it, which means it's pretty cool. I mean, that means that it has actual decent bulk to use Eviolite, so that's pretty cool. And two, obviously this, we got a bridge. People are saying this is like a stapler remover. And this is where a lot of the criticism of Pokemon fans are starting to like form. They're wondering, man, Pokemon is kind of running out of ideas, aren't they? I mean, we are in 9 generations of Pokemon, and are you surprised? I'm not surprised. So there you have it. Dragon and Steel, in case you guys need a confirmation, it's right here on the Pokemon website. Steel and Dragon says so right there. It's kind of funny that it has 132 pounds. Aren't you a bridge? How are you just 132 pounds? It has stamina and sturdy. Ooh, stamina actually is kind of clean on this Pokemon. But again, it's gonna depend on whether or not it has a good move pool and stats to support that. First of all, 6'7", and you're 132 pounds, bro. Hit the gym. What the fuck? All right. Anyways, we got Paradox Pokemon. Yeah, what you see on your screen is Iron Crown, its supposed name. Obviously, this is resemblance of Cobalion, one of the Swords of Justice from Generation 5. So, hint, hint, we're probably going to get the Swords of Justice mechanicalized in Pokemon Violet. We already have Arizion with Iron Leaves, and now we have, Iron Crown, aka Cobalion. Nothing too crazy about this Pokemon. There actually is no official information in the Paradox Pokemon as of now. I tried to scour the internet, especially the Pokemon website, and I have not seen anything about this Pokemon in particular. So I'm going to assume it's gonna get one of its typings changed, and it probably is gonna get a signature move in relevance to what this Pokemon is. So not expecting anything too crazy, but as long as the move is applicable, why not? I'm going to assume if it follows the pattern of Iron Leaves, then we'll probably get something related to electric terrain activation. Because, that's the whole gimmick of these Pokemon. And now we are going to go into the MVP, the Pokemon that has been discussed for various amounts of time and probably will still be the center of the topic of today's video is this Pokemon here, Raging Bolt, aka Raikou with the giraffe neck. A lot of people have been criticizing about this Pokemon, but let's go over what this Pokemon could potentially be. Assuming that it gets the Walking Wake treatment, aka Suicune, it's probably going to be maybe Electric and Dragon, which people have been speculating it to be. It's probably going to get a signature move and will probably be a beneficial move under a certain weather condition like rain. Maybe it can fire off maybe an electric move that doubles the power when in rain, kind of like Hydro Steam in the sun, sort of to an extent. But the biggest talking slash controversial points about this Pokemon is this is where a lot of fans are saying, hey, this Pokemon, what the fuck happened? They've done my boy Raikou nasty. What is this? Pokemon is really running out of ideas now. And I gotta say, first and foremost, my opinion, it's just one opinion. I kind of like the design of the Pokemon, especially when you see like the mane is kind of like the clouds, like the head above the clouds kind of thing, because the whole point is you dropping thunder, right? If this Pokemon can drop thunder and set up rain, looks like a pretty clean Pokemon. Of course, this Pokemon resembles a lot of like a Brachiosaurus. If you guys study archaeology or love dinosaurs, you guys know it's the long necks. Guys seen a Land Before Time, you know that cartoon? Yeah, long necks. That's what we call them. So basically, it's supposed to resemble that dinosaur. If it's a prehistoric primitive Pokemon, then I would suggest maybe dinosaurs was the right call here. A lot of people are saying, what the hell? Why did you mess up Raikou? I mean, again, you got to understand that Pokemon has been around for how many years? 26 years? They are running out of ideas because there's only so much they can do. I mean, I'm pretty sure the next generation, we're going to have Pokemon that just look like appliances. Oh, shit, we already have that. It's called Rotom. Klefki. Remember Klefki when Klefki was literally a bunch of keys? I mean, what are you expecting? They're running out of ideas. It's just that simple. Me personally, like I said, I like the design of this Pokemon, the head above the clouds metaphor, because you're dropping thunders and dropping probably water type moves from this Pokemon. I like the design. A lot of people have been criticizing just the way the neck has been elongated. Obviously, people are saying, hey, this Pokemon is just a fusion of Girafarig and Raikou. I mean, that makes a Raikou. I've been saying the wrong entire time. Raikou. A lot of people have been saying that's just a Pokemon fusion. I mean, to a certain point, they may be correct, but again, they are running out of ideas. I don't blame them. I mean, can you make 1,000 Pokemon very unique amongst each other? No, because you got to consider evolutions, regional variants, mega evolutions, alternate forms. I mean, it's bound to happen. Do I agree that that should be the route they should take? Regurgitating stuff that isn't necessarily unique? Of course not. But to me, this looks unique. It looks cool. I think it looks cool. A lot of people seem to disagree. Now, obviously, the basis of the social media reaction for me personally came from Instagram and Twitter. A lot of people were just not agreeing the way this Pokemon looks how it is. But of course, if I look at its stats and I see that it's a beast, I'm going to like this Pokemon because I'm a competitive player. I love seeing stuff like that. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you like this Pokemon? Do you like the way it looks? Do you think it could have been done differently? Yeah, there's obviously opportunities where it could have been done differently. But at the end of the day, it's Pokemon. They're trying to surprise us, especially with Pokemon Presents. Like, this wasn't a particularly a great Pokemon Presents. Outside of the DLC, we really didn't get a lot of interesting stuff. Just regurgitated information on existing games. So let me know what you guys think. It's your boy Franklin signing out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.